Okay. There we go. I get this shit done. Hey, what's up? Gotta try to get this shit fixed up before I gotta go to work Sunday. Also, I'm kind of burnt out from dealing with family on Thanksgiving. How was y'all's Thanksgiving, folks? Hopefully you had a pretty good one. We went to Golden Corral. Any fights break out at your family Thanksgiving? To be fair, nobody really felt like cooking. That's why we went to Golden Corral. I've got today and tomorrow off before I go back to work on Sunday. So I got to get this shit fixed up as fast as possible. Hopefully once my income taxes comes in, I should hopefully be able to buy myself some new work pants. How's everyone handling the sudden change of weather? Because where I'm at, it goes from too damn hot to too damn cold, and now it's just sticking at too damn cold. Benefits of living in hell. We also cannot use the heater, the built-in heater, because apparently the shut-off switch to it doesn't work. So imagine coming home, it's like 44 degrees outside. The moment you open up your front door, you automatically get hit with a burst of hot air. It's about 98 degrees. So needless to say, that sucks. And no, they're not fixing it. Hell if I know why. The liquor calls the shots on Randy. Okay. And yo. Fortunately, I got most of my winter gear already fixed up. So I'm kind of bundled up right now. Inside my place is 48 degrees right now. How's it going? Too damn cold. That's how it's going. Way too damn cold. Now, I'll check in on my brothers to see what the hell we want to do Saturday for my gaming live stream. Probably just default back to Monster Hunter. Having a lot of fun with that game. Middle brother's the one who convinced me to try it. I basically play a lot of different things. Like, I've got an entire gaming series on this channel. Resident Evil. I've played the remakes 2, 3, the original 4 for PS4, 4 remake, 5. I got a copy, and 7 and 8. I'll live stream that. I've got a copy of 6 somewhere in this mess. I have not got around to playing it yet. A lot of survival horror games, really. Yeah, it was. I still think Resident Evil 5 is greatly underappreciated. I have no idea why they turned it into an action game, but they did. A game that totally surprised me in a good way. Yeah, RE5. I had a lot more fun with it than I thought I was going to. 6 to me wasn't really very good. It felt like a downgrade. I also don't like the diverging storylines that Capcom seems focused on lately. I didn't like it in Devil May Cry 5 either. But that's the path they went. Yeah, that should work. I should hold down pretty good now. Yep. Alright. I was never into any of the Silent Hill games. I've played all but I think the newest one, but I've never really got into Silent Hill. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I got a used copy of Resident Evil 1 for the PlayStation 1 from a yard sale when I was a kid for, I think, $12, if I remember correctly. My mom just got it for me because, fuck if I know, she could never understand the rating system. And I just fell in love with it. Okay. Well, not really. Like I said, it was a yard sale, so it's pretty much just choose your own price. We're talking about the price of the, how much my mom paid for it. I've had to explain to people that the bad controls of Resident Evil 1 are actually intentional. There's nothing more terrifying than walking down a hallway. You can hear the zombie around the corner, but you know you can't really do anything. So you just hug the opposite side of the wall and try to curve around as slowly as you can so it doesn't fucking grab you. And every time you misjudge it, it still scared the shit out of me, or at least me. I did like Silent Hill 1, but I'm going to be biased. It's my favorite of the series, despite the fact, like I said, I'm not a big Silent Hill fan. I did not like Homecoming. I did love the hell out of Origins. I did like that one. I didn't really care much for 2, and I know 2 got a remake recently, but I don't really feel like picking up a copy and going through it. The Room I thought was a mindfuck. I'm not gonna lie. The Room definitely felt like a mindfuck. Yeah, Silent Hill 3 is where you play a Sherry, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, I want to say 3 is when you play a Sherry. I thought it was okay, but I really did not like it too much. And right now, somebody is just spamming 67 in the chat. I'm not that old yet. I'm getting there. I do think that the original Resident Evil 1 and 2 and 3 were better than the remakes. I didn't care much for the remake for 3. They really turned Jill into some unstoppable super soldier with that fucking dodge mechanic, which makes no fucking sense to me. Granted, when I live streamed it, I already got the collector's pack, so I basically just ran through the game with the missile launcher, trying to get through it as fast as possible. All right, man, you go to bed. It's 4 a.m. where you're at. I didn't originally like Silent Hill, 7, when we were in Louisiana with first person. I didn't like it at first, but I kind of got used to it really fast. And now going back to the over-the-shoulder cam with the classic Resident Evils, it just feels off to me. Hopefully, if they do remake them, well, no, because they do have the Umbrella Chronicles or Dark Side Chronicles, but that's more of a rail shooter than a first-person shooter. I didn't really care much for it. I know I catch flack for this, but Doom 3 to me was better than the previous ones, but I really love survival horror games. So that was just right up my alley. I still like Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 64. I own Doom 2016, Doom Eternal. I'm trying to get my hands on Doom the Dark Ages. But to me, Doom 3 was the best. But again, I'm going to be biased. I love survival horror games. And turning Doom into survival horror was... I understand why some people don't like it, but I did love it. It didn't really feel like a Doom game. Maybe if they called it something else, it would have done better. Kind of like the Doom movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in it. I feel like if they had just called that anything other than Doom, it would have been fine. And just detach itself from from the franchise. But it was a hell of a lot better than the newer Doom movie that came out with that main chick in the lead. My brain is completely blanked that out. Thank you, brain. You deserve a beer for that. Anyway, it's going to be a relatively short stream today. We got to get my other pair fixed up. I do hope everyone enjoys their day. I hope to see all of you again tomorrow for the Monster Hunter World live stream. Later.